I've been watching you. You've been out there all night. Don't you want to come in?
The door is locked. I've tried it more than once.
You're getting wet out there.
I've got an umbrella.
I can get the key.
Who are you? All night you wander the book stacks. Do you have a name? You have no idea, of course, but yesterday I got a raise, a new job in a cubicle near a window. As I was packing up my old desk, I found this.
Oh, good, you brought it. You should return it. It belongs in there.
Don't you want to go in? I don't know. I'm not sure. Phones were ringing, and faxes, broken modems, bosses, late bus, ringing, and then crashes. I felt so hurried like I'd never breathe again. I chucked it all out the window and left. I'm never going back. I don't think I can, even if I wanted to.
Oh, poor Billy. Can't go back and won't come in. This door is the one, Billy. That's it. Bring the book.
But it's overdue.
You'll pay no fines.
You promise?
Yes. And you'll get inside, too.
And will I meet them? All of them?
Yes. Eunice, Marjorie, Ida May, Mr. James, Mr. Joyce.
An overdue notice? Is it red? Can I see it? Is it stamped in red? I've never seen an overdue notice before.
It's nothing, dear. It's just a slip of paper. There's no stamp in red. You just keep doing your work, dear.
Dorothea Billy Wilkes. It's just like my dream. Who is she? Is she ever going to return it? Today? Tomorrow? More like never. She'll never return it. It's gone. Gone, all lost for the Manor House Library. I mean, it's already been 25 years? Oh, in consideration! Even if she returned it now, we'd have no recourse except to charge huge fines. As we wonder. Perhaps just a child with an incompetent mother. Oh, poor child clings to the book all through adolescence, even as it accrues heinous fines. While this woman, this uncouth woman, flits about with all sorts of men, with no wedding, no rice throne, no invitations, none. That woman, this mother, she's not deformed or made, no, but her legs look lovely. She's probably blonde, yes, blonde. What if this beautiful blonde woman with the perfect legs, what if she has been made? Just not physically. Maybe it's love that's hurt her. All she knows is she's done the wrong thing. I've done something wrong.
If the day were not divided into hours and minutes, then we wouldn't know what time it is for work. Hard work always pays off.
Do you hear that? Is that the wind? Ida May, did you hear that? What's the matter this morning? There it is again. It smells like smoke. Oh dear.
Oh, I spent the night in the attic.
Oh dear. Really, Marjorie?
Yes, and I brought my book. Drip, drip, drip all night on my shoulder, and then on my feet, and then, my book is soaked. You see, there's a leak in this attic. There could be water under the table. Just add some mud and stir.
I had a nightmare. I dreamed I'd done something really terrible, something just horrible. I lost the key. Gone for good. I failed the library. We ended it all with poison. There were flames and fire, and when I looked down, my shoes were red. Oh dear.
Eunice, have you been smoking? You know I don't smoke. I kept pinching myself all night so I wouldn't fall asleep. I read until 3 a.m. I read straight through, and I even held my,
Oh, that's not very good for your bladder.
There was some light, and it faded into shadow. I watched the words move all about the page, and then the words slid off of the page and onto the floor. I picked them up and I put them in my pocket. And then you won't believe this, but the words became a voice. And the voice lived here in my head. And the voice said,
Oh, dreadful and intense agony, when the ear begins to hear, the eye begins to see, and the pulse begins to throb, and the brain to think again, and the soul to feel the flesh.
Yes, yes! Emily Bronte's The Prisoner! Exactly.
When I woke up, I thought to myself, am I just imitating something I've read? Am I just imitating?
Blah blah, something about blah blah blah, something about. And I can't quite. I'll get to work, ladies. Lovely.
There it is again! Just like last night, do you hear that? No, it's just the wind. There is no voice, there is no voice, none! Look over there, a book on the floor that just makes me mad.
Actually, a wet book is a very enjoyable read. The careful, transparent pages, the soaking, so deep. There is a leak in this roof. Do you know that I spit cherry pits?
Actually, Marjorie, I didn't know that.
It's true, I do. I can accurately hit a man from 20 yards. What do you do?
Well, I crucify most of my worldly, nothing. I guess I'm just a reference librarian, that's all.
I don't believe you! Liar! Liar! Liar!
Luce's gas smells awful. Life smells good.
Ah! I can't believe I cut myself again.
I don't know why I keep doing this.
Sit down. I forget the next step. What comes next? Sitting lovely ladies.